Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be filming another BloxStreet shift for you all to enjoy. I'm super excited to film this one because this is going to be a full-on shift, a full-length shift as I should say, including an actual shift that is currently taking place by this host. It is 25 minutes remaining and I'm so excited because this is going to be in the new and improved updated BloxStreet. Those of you who don't know, BloxStreet had just updated the other, I believe it was a few weekends ago or a few weeks ago, something like that. It was on a Saturday, and I actually got the pleasure to join in on that Saturday and meet the owner of the game. I didn't say hi to him or anything, but I did, and I will include another screenshot of that right now in here. Now, that is two owners that I have met from my Roblox jobs. I first met the Silicones owner, Leah, and now I met Postly Tyked or something like, yeah, I believe that's his name. So yeah, I'm super excited to go ahead and film this video for you guys because there's so many new updates and including so many different department updates that I'm so excited to shift in. In the last video that I posted, which was just the other day, I posted a tour of the new BloxStreet update. So if you are no longer playing BloxStreet or you don't work there anymore or you were banned, and so if any of those apply to you and you still are interested in seeing what the new update looks like in full, I definitely recommend checking out my previous video that I posted because I feel like it gives a better insight as to what the update looks like now. Sorry, I'm lagging. But yeah, so if you're interested in checking that out, feel free to look at my previous video. I will link it at the end of this video in the end credits if you are interested in watching it. And all you have to do is press it and you'll be able to watch it, or you could just go on my channel and it is the video directly posted right before this one. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy that one if you are interested. But at the end of that video, after me touring the entire new update, I did go ahead and post what the new update kind of entails by shifting there and doing a little mini shift. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that video out. But this is not going to be a tour. This is just going to be me shifting at each of the departments. I'm going to try to do like a few minutes in each department just so you guys get a better idea as to what each departments hold and also how to shift at each department, especially the cafe, because I feel like I didn't fully cover how to shift in the new updated cafe in the previous video, just because I feel like it's been updated so much that it actually resembles Frappe a little bit, just with the higher updated quality of the cafe. And so if you are interested in seeing how to shift there, because they actually did hold a training previously for it, because it was a little bit more complicated than they expected, but because they did host a training for that and a lot of people missed it, including myself, I had to self-teach myself and I was basically self-taught with that update. So if you also want to be taught how to do it and how to just like work everything in the cafe, you'll not only see it in this video, but you can also check out that previous video like I mentioned before. Even though that it's a little bit shorter in that one and less detailed, I will do a fully detailed how-to in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I think we're not gonna shift in the updated cafe just yet because I did that in my last shift video where I toured it and did a mini shift. So I'm gonna go ahead and try shifting at the cash register first. And it looks like they just added a Halloween street type update here, as you can see. BloxStreet Shopping Halloween Street. And so we're going to go ahead and check this out real quick because this was not in my previous video. They had not added this yet. And then we're going to go ahead and shift at the cash registers. So it's really nice that they added in a little Halloween section because Halloween is coming up. For those of you who don't celebrate, it's basically just like a little spooky holiday we'd like to celebrate where we get to dress in costumes and we get to basically knock on people's doors and ask them for candy by saying trick or treat. I think it's pretty fun. You get to basically be in the fall season spirit with it. I think that I'm going to go as a 99 Nights in the Forest character and same with some of my family members. I think that would be kind of funny and fun because I'm so obsessed with that game. I cannot stop playing it. So I feel like it'd only be right if I played it as a costume in Halloween. So yeah, definitely going to dress up as that, but I have to make the costume because Amazon has them for way too pricey and I just don't want to spend that much money on them. But it looks like we have the people who rented and are advertising Halloween themed shirts. We have Halloween pillows. We have some cookies, it looks like. Girl Scout cookies, I think. I don't know. We got some more pillows, got some pumpkins. And over here we got some Halloween trick-or-treat buckets and some blankets, it looks like. So I think that this is super cool and super realistic because most stores have this in real life right now, as they are advertising for Halloween, so I guess that only makes most sense. So yeah. And then over here you have the, where did it go? It was, yeah, right here. We have the display of pumpkins that you can buy. I'm assuming if you click on them, you can buy them. And so I think that's amazing. Oh my goodness. How are they walking like that? Is their back okay? I'm not gonna lie, this is a little creepy. They're like crawling. I don't know, me personally, if I saw this in the grocery store, I would be kind of freaked out, I'm not gonna lie. can't spell today. So that's basically as far as I can help. I can just help them report it, or I can also help them by taking a look at the chat logs and screenshotting it. Looks like a lot of people need some help, and that's okay because I totally understand it because it is a completely new update. Everything is new, the layout is new. I would hope that people are asking questions, you know what I mean? Oh wait, this is the person that he's reporting. Okay, let me look at chat logs because now I'm curious. Oh my goodness, there's so many people. I was attempting to hand this object to this man. Hold on, wait. I don't think that's... Oh, that's not the reason not. Any restocking needed. I don't understand what you're saying. No uniform. Just got my job, don't ban me. What are people saying? Oh my god, and I think I'm like the only manager here. Yeah, I think I'm the only manager here, so that's why they're all coming to me. Okay, yeah, so I'm definitely gonna report her name, or you may copy down her username, but yeah. So, oh, she needs me to repeat. Okay, this is how far I'm going. I suggest not furthering this behavior while I report this. They may not fire her, they may, you know, you never really know anymore. They might just give her a warning, but this is kind of my warning, just letting her know not to continue. So, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much as far as I'm gonna go with this. So I'm just pretty much explaining this to a store executive who's in HR to help further with the situation. It looks like they joined back after leaving, so hopefully they can handle this. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and ask if this person has a username because they wanted to bring me somewhere, but I'm kind of busy right now, so I'm gonna see if they can let me know their username so I can view them. Oh, so it's this person? Okay, interesting. Let's see what they need to say. So he just teleported her, so I have a feeling she's gonna get demoted right now. She's only a trainee, so yep, being banned and demoted. Okay, so we're all good. Let's go ahead and actually start the shift now. I just answered a few questions for some people, but now we definitely need to get to work, so I think I will lock or sign in here. Looks like someone left here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and have somebody void that by clicking this void button. I don't know if these buttons work. Oh, there we go. But yeah. He kind of left. I don't know if he told me to follow him again, but he had kind of left, so I don't know if he needed me to follow him again, but I'm just asking if he still needs help real quick. But he had left, so I had no idea where he went. Oh, we get a lot of these. I actually was jailed for no reason before with my friend when we were playing, and it was really weird. So there is a lot of cuff abuse with that security game pass, so. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working here if I can. Yeah, I'll go right here, I think. All these people who aren't here are really bugging me because I'm like trying to avoid every single register at this point. We'll do this one, I guess. There we go. Okay. And now we wait. I still have the same old copy and paste guide, so let me bring that out. So I think that the person that I reported that one girl to, the trainee, is the one who's hosting this shift, and there are 6 minutes left in the shift, so we'll see if we have any luck. I doubt it, but you know. Hopefully me reporting her to him did make it look a little bit better for me, as if I was actually doing my job, and I also answered some questions throughout the first 10 minutes of this video, so I feel like him seeing me answer one of those questions was also a pretty good thing. I never know if they have like a tally of these things, like if they're tallying how many things that they see from you doing, or like if you're doing a good job, if you're working hard, blah blah blah, and then that kind of adds up to you being promoted eventually. I don't know how that works. If I don't get any customers here, I will definitely check out that bakery because it's a completely new bakery and it's expanded, and I'm super excited to work there, and there's a bunch of new food that they added, so definitely excited to work there. So we'll be seeing that next. Looks like we got a customer, so I just let her know to scan BloxStreet loyalty card. This is my copy and paste if anyone wants some like examples or just wants to take inspiration, kind of make it your own. You definitely can. Here's my permission. Just make sure you make it your own a little bit so it's not directly copying from me, but yeah. It doesn't look like... So she needs to scan that blue card under that gray scanner. I kind of like to walk to the area where I need them to scan something or put something. That way it helps them figure out. There you go. And it's just going to say scanning items. Then we're going to go ahead and finalize their transaction. Then I tell her to proceed with the following instructions displayed on the screen, basically to tell her how to pay. And then we just have her wait till she puts in her card. And the screen goes white like that, so it tells her basically to pay there. But I really like this new register area like system because it's the same system, like the same machines and stuff. But they'd have like the bagging system here and like the racks, like how like actual stores have. So I think that that's pretty cool, especially the bags. I think that adds a really nice effect to it. Makes it look more realistic. Okay, so then I just said thank you for shopping, and yeah, perfect. And I got 4 points for that because I do have that Game Pass that gives me like, I believe I have the, let me see which ones I have. I have all of these ones. I have the ×4 points, because it's obviously better than ×2 points. Then I got the rainbow name tag and then all of these. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so since we already had a customer here, I think it's only right that I sign out and then head over to the bakery so we can ship there because I really am so excited to ship there. I just think that like all the food that they added makes it look so much better than like the previous baker where like they only had loaves of bread and baguettes. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited. I don't have a updated, I'm not sure if my previous bakery one will work, but we'll definitely try it out. Just sign in real quick, and then we're gonna wait till the next customer. But let me look for that new greeting. Okay, so here I have the bakery one, and I think it'll still work for this one. But I just have to switch we sell what we sell because originally we only could sell 2 things, but now we have multiple things. The menu is behind me, so I'll just say menu behind me. There we go, that's better. While I'm waiting, I also went ahead and decided to switch up my outro. So originally this is what it said: thank you for choosing the BloxStreet Bakery, enjoy your delights and visit us again soon. And then I switched it to thank you for choosing the BloxStreet Bakery, enjoy your delights and consider booking a room at our hotel, hope you visit us again soon. I just feel like it sounds better, and honestly it promotes our hotel too. So I think that gives it better traction. I don't know. That might just be me, but I'm gonna log out and go to this register here. There you go. I've been lagging so bad recently, which is why I haven't been able to post as many videos as I want for you guys because the uploading process and the editing process is super difficult when you're lagging and you just have like a bad internet connection. So I've been trying my hardest to get videos out for you guys, but you guys know how it is. In the meantime, while I wait for customers, I'm just gonna compliment somebody. I love complimenting people, whether it's at jobs, places I go to, stores I go to, anything. It makes me feel so much better about myself, and I feel like it makes them smile, so that's really all that matters, you know? You make some friends along the way. Oop, store director. And she complimented me back. I love when people compliment you back after after you compliment them. I just feel like it seems so much more genuine than just saying thank you. But again, to each their own. There's 10 seconds remaining in the shift, but it looks like the store director might be keeping an eye on her to hopefully put in a good word for her promotion. So we'll see. But it looks like the shift has just concluded, so I'm sure there was a lot of people promoted, so congratulations if you were one of them. And for those of you who were saying in my comments like, oh, like I've been banned, I've been blacklisted, I don't know how to get unblacklisted, unfortunately, if you are like perm banned or something like that, it's super hard to get unblacklisted, at least from my experience, like from people that tell me about it. So it's just super hard depending on what you did, whatever offense you committed. Some of you guys are saying that they didn't like you because they like don't want to appeal you because you had a lot of alt accounts. That might be the case for some of you guys. I don't really know how to bypass that or like how to get them to like accept you again, but I would just say I don't know. I actually don't know what my advice for that is because I'm not like an HR, so I have no idea how the system works here. But I wish I could help you guys more on that. But anyways, as you guys know, I did make a Thanksgiving video on my channel before. I actually don't know if I still have that video up, but it was just like me doing an obby and talking to you guys about why I was inactive and just Thanksgiving was coming up. So I figured I might make this video similar. I accidentally pasted the outro one. Oops. Embarrassing. Looks like we still got the baguette though. I don't know about the loaves of bread though. I don't see them at least. Looks like they didn't like that answer, but you know what? I understand. But yeah, I don't know. I really like the new bakery. It's not as fun as working in the cafe because there's not many people that come here, but I don't know. But I hope you guys do have a happy Halloween if you guys are celebrating this year, like I was going to say. And if you guys celebrate, I hope you guys get lots of candy for all of you sweet tooths out there. And if you don't have a sweet tooth, I hope you get lots of bags of chips because I know a lot of people hand out bags of chips as well. So that's always great for those who like savory more than sweet. So yeah, but I'm super excited to dress up in my costume. And this is going to be the first year where I make my costume. So I love when you guys like slowly recognize me. Like you may not be a fan, but like you like slowly start to recognize me. I always think that's kind of funny, and it's just fun, like you know what I mean, being recognized like that. Not only from just like in this game, which I think is pretty cool, but yeah. And I love when you guys say this. It means the world to me. I will definitely get on making a brand new training point of view on the new updated training training center. If it gets updated, I don't know if it's updated yet, to like match the new cafe system. It might be, but I haven't been there yet. So if when I do go back and I do attend the session, I will definitely record it for you guys. Okay, so 2 muffins from each. Okay, so 1 muffin of each and 1 bagel. Let me grab a muffin. 2. I'm gonna ask if he wanted the plain bagel or the everything bagel seasoning bagel. I remember that trend on TikTok where people would put that everything bagel seasoning on a bell pepper. Alright, put this in. And then my outro. Perfect. I definitely need to come up with one about like how to pay. Alright, well since we did our transaction here, I'm going to go ahead and move over to the cafe to help you guys with that one. And then I'm going to end the video and hopefully do a part 2 with the other departments here. I'm so glad I kind of made a new friend, you guys. Hopefully if you are watching this video, I hope you know that it was super nice meeting you and I had a great time shifting with you here at the bakery. But let's go ahead and head over to the cafe. Okay, so based if there's no registers, I'm just gonna work as like the kitchen like chef and just like make things, but it looks like there are registers, so I might do some cooking though. Looks like this one was claimed, so we'll wait until we can claim another one. It looks like she's putting in an order for someone now, so we'll go ahead and wait to claim. And I'm gonna show you guys my little tip and trick to how to get a customer or like a thing claimed. It's literally just spam clicking. Spam click the claim button, and if one comes in, you'll definitely be the first one to get it. Looks like they got a pretty in-depth order. Looks like they got some Halloween pastries going on, so I'm excited to check those out. But let's see if we can claim this in time. Looks like we got some competition next to me. Oh, never mind, they just left. There we go. Yes, I got it. Okay, oh. All she wanted was... Is that all she wanted? Iced coffee? Sure, I guess. Okay. I was expecting something more, but that's fine, I guess. So iced coffee is just iced regular sugar, so ice regular... Oh wait, that needs to be restocked. Regular sugar, then the lid and straw. Okay, and then we're gonna hand 2. Perfect. Okay, that went actually pretty well. Okay, and then she said thank you, and then we're just gonna go over here and click complete, and we're all done. That went surprisingly well, you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much how that transaction portion goes. The register is pretty strict. You basically can only stay at the register if you are at the register. Basically meaning that like you cannot leave the register to like go make orders. You have to stay at the register the entire time. So that's why I don't really like being at the register, because all you do is put in the orders. But just for example as to how to like do the register, when you log in like that by clicking the please click the screen. Once you click the screen, it's gonna have you choose whichever one the customer wants. So if they order any of these, you basically click the category as to what they ordered. Say for example they wanted a custom sandwich, you click this. Once you click that, you'll be able to edit the ingredients that are on it by scrolling and everything. Okay, and then you can change the quantity of how many they wanted, like how many sandwiches they wanted, then click confirm. Then you can go back to categories by clicking the button under sign out, and then choose something else. Let's say that they wanted some juice. We say they want apple juice, confirm. Go back to categories, say they want a coffee this time, go to drinks. You could choose whatever coffee you want, and then once you pick one, you can edit the ingredients that are in it. So say I want like a caramel macchiato, I say I put 1 pump caramel, done, confirm, and then basically that's how many you have so far. The total so far is $20. Let's just add, for example, a pastry. We will add a spider donut, because why not? Spider donut, confirm. And then the subtotal is now 25. Then you click subtotal. And then it'll just tell you what is in your order that you're putting in. And then you can click checkout and it'll have them pay for it. But I'm going to avoid it just because that was just a practice to show you guys how to use the register system. I'm just going to click avoid because I don't want to actually put that order in. Then I'm going to sign out to show you guys how to make that order. So pretty much the first thing that I chose in that order was apple juice. So I'm going to go ahead and click apple juice. To get apple juice, all you need is a cup from here. It's a grande cup. And you click the juice that you wanted. So this is the apple juice, so we're going to pour it. And then you add the lid, and then you add the straw, and you're all done. That's your apple juice. Then we wanted a custom sandwich. I didn't really put any toppings on it, but let's just say I wanted tomatoes, chicken, and lettuce. And you can also stack up ingredients. So see how I put so much of that lettuce, and then I'm going to put so much cheddar cheese as well. You can see it getting thicker and thicker, and that's how much you're adding of it. So I think that a lot of people don't realize that. And it looks like we reached our maximum limit of toppings, so it's not letting me add any more because I added so much lettuce. So we're just going to go ahead and click the sandwich one more time, if it lets me, and then double click it again, and then now we have our sandwich. Then we're going to go ahead and make the coffee that we wanted. Did we want coffee? Oh yeah, it was a caramel macchiato. So for a macchiato, it requires ice, milk, espresso syrup. So ice, milk, then the espresso, and then the syrup of the choice. So we have pumpkin syrup, vanilla syrup, which I'm assuming this is going to be our seasonal syrup. So like for Christmas time, we'll have that peppermint syrup. We have the chocolate syrup, and then of course our caramel syrup. Then I used the last of it, so it's saying that we need more. But now we have an iced caramel macchiato, and so now all we have to do is just put on the lid and the straw, and we're done. I feel like a whole barista, you guys, so it's pretty fun. And then, of course, we just wanted our spider donut, but we don't actually... Oh, we do have a spider donut. Perfect. So I guess we do have these. I didn't even realize. So now that you have your order, you just go up to this counter right here. So for example, I'll just say order 031, your selections are ready. Just say that. And then if I say that in chat, I'll just go up to their counter, and then all I have to do is just type the H key, click the H key, and then type in their username. And as you can see, it just kind of fills out like the rest of it, so you only have to type in the first few letters. You don't actually have to like say the entire username if it's a long one like this one. All you have to do is just type in the first few letters until it gets the username that you recognize on the order sheet, and then that's all you do. And then you just click enter, and they have their order. So yeah, and then afterwards you just go back here to the screen and then click complete, and then their order is done. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. And then of course, to refill anything that's out of stock, like this caramel syrup, all we have to do is just add this box, and then it's nice and refilled. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you guys know, we only shifted in 3 of the departments in 3 areas today, but we did do a transaction in each one, and I hope I helped you a little bit more understand the cafe system. Thank you again for watching. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or video suggestions, leave those in the comments below. Don't forget to check out the description box below for more information. Give this video a huge like if you enjoyed and want to see more of it, and more BloxStreet shifts in general. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you get notified every single time I make a brand new video. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!